I'm grateful for having had Steph as my big sister. I'm grateful that early on she gave up trying to make me cooler and instead used her great strength of will and great strength of character to work towards making the world better and more just for our kids and for everyone. And I'm proud of her.
I'm grateful for all the laughs and drinks we shared and all the wonderful chats.
I am grateful that Steph was my cousin, such a beautiful, loyal, kind, caring and loving person. She was staunchly on my side if ever I was slighted. Such a lot of fun, such great memories.
I am grateful for having such a loving and caring, giving cousin in my life. A big smile and boisterous laugh will never be forgotten. Love you, Steph.
I am grateful to have had a loving cousin whose heart was reflected in her playlist that she has sent to me. It would be described as sensitive, upbeat, edgy, empowering, and bloody fun. One of the songs being Diana Ross's I'm Coming Out.
I'm grateful for Steph's friendship, support and compassion throughout the years. After my divorce in the early 2000s, Steph, knowing my position, reconnected with me. The consistent upbeat support and friendship I received from Steph at that critical time in my life was invaluable, and for that I'm truly grateful.
I'm grateful for having Steph in my life, for a sense of humour, always good for a laugh and a share of a glass of wine.
I am grateful for knowing Steph because she introduced me to Talking Heads. She took me to see Stop Making Sense when it came out at the cinema.
The text reads, I'm grateful to Steph for helping me cut my teeth on being in a friendship. She showed me what it means to care, be generous, and laugh, often and loudly, ideally at each other.
I'm grateful for Steph's beautiful smile, contagious cackle of a laugh, loyal friendship, wicked sense of humour, and always caring nature.
I'm grateful for your friendship, your loyalty, your generosity, your care and tremendous support. I loved your cheeky nature and naughty side.
Our first loves are amazing things and we get one shot at it. I'll be forever grateful to Steph that she was my chance and she made it so fantastic.
The text reads, I'm grateful for Steph's unwavering friendship, for her eternal optimism even when there was no reason to be, and her seemingly endless ability to connect with others.
I'm grateful for Steph's friendship, and I'm also really grateful for Steph's love of studying. She was dedicated and passionate about studying and studying different things over the years.
I'm grateful to Steph for her friendship, loyalty, kindness, warm-heartedness, generosity, and radiant smile.
I am grateful for Steph always keeping it real when shooting the breeze with me, and of course her wicked sense of humour and cheeky smile.
The text reads, I'm grateful to have had Steph in my life because we learnt a lot about life together. Steph's cheeky sense of humour was infectious and drew you to her. She was a good friend, and I'll remember her fondly.
I'm grateful to Steph for the memory of when she was a young teenager and allergic to chocolate. She served me some hot chocolate in an elaborate mug and then startled me by sprinkling cocoa onto her hand like snuff and snorting it up her nose. I've never seen anybody else do that. There's obviously more to chocolate than just its taste, and Steph always found ways to extract the most out of life.
The text reads, I am grateful for Steph's analysis, which could be breathtaking in its depth and scope. I was humbled at how she remained constructive and by her diligence as a citizen and friend. I will remember her as courageous, respectful, curious, conscientious, generous, loyal, and kind. She taught me so much.
I'm grateful for Steph. Firstly, for helping me through university, which I probably wouldn't have passed otherwise. I'm grateful for Steph for being such a great friend for nearly 40 years, through all our trials and tribulations, career changes and relationship changes. Such a great confidant, so insightful, so intelligent, such depth of thought, so kind and loving. So thank you, Steph. You have blessed my life and will live in my heart forever.
Thank you, Steph, for being my very best friend. You taught me about appreciation and about love and sharing and kindness and responsibility.
I'm grateful that I had the absolute honour of being able to call you my close friend over many, many years.
I'm so grateful to have met Stephanie in 2007 and to have enjoyed our friendship and mutual support in the consumer-led research and peer workforce development fields. On behalf of the Mental Health Commission of New South Wales, I want to recognise and celebrate all that Stephanie has done selflessly to improve the mental health and well-being of others. Thanks, Steph.
I'm grateful to Steph for providing me excellent guidance on my professional development and my career development right when I needed it, when I was a bit of a crossroads in my life.
I am grateful for knowing Steph, for her giggle, for the way she talked about research and articles and reports. She'd say, "Oh, I found a cute little article," or "This research report's really cute."
The text reads, "I acknowledge those giants among us and those we have lost, upon whose shoulders we stand, seeking to reclaim our human rights as citizens."
I'm grateful for the inspiration and support Stephanie offered me as she taught me what I needed to know to produce a series of mainstream news articles exposing how Australians with mental distress suffer avoidable physical illness and die from it at obscene rates. I'm grateful that was just one drop of an ocean of good she did in the world. I'm grateful for her compassion and wicked humour and intelligence.
I'm really grateful that I got to see so many parts of who Steph was. She was my best mate's scarily grown-up sister with a proper job and really nice hair. And she was a fiercely proud and loving Auntie Steph with a big heart. And then she was professional Steph, an educator and advocate and peer who gave so much of herself and her own experiences so that other people could learn.
Steph, you had this incredible capacity to pop up in people's lives at exactly the right time. I don't know how you managed to do that, but your timing was always impeccable.
I'm grateful for Steph's support and the welcome and kindness that I experienced when I came to be with the family in Australia.
I'm grateful that when Steph came over to Scotland, we took her to Edinburgh Castle to see the artefacts on your ancestor, Charles Ewart. It was a really happy day, which we will always remember.
I'm grateful for Auntie Steph's thoughtfulness and generosity.
I'm grateful for every time that Auntie Steph laughed and played with her nephews and nieces and made them giggle and know that they were loved.
I'm grateful that during special occasions Auntie Steph would be in charge of the quiet place so that if things were getting too noisy or you had a sensory overload, she'd be there to comfort you.
I am grateful and blessed to have Steph in my life because she is a beautiful soul.
I'm grateful for that my middle name takes after her.
I'm grateful for the laughs I shared with Auntie Steph.
We are all so grateful for the wonderful life of Stephanie Webster,
who has touched so many people in so many ways, and whose presence will be felt for many years to come.